Let's take a look at what's going on out here across the tropics today. First off, we do have this area of low pressure and was known as Ester, then Trases by JMA. Now it's over the Korean Peninsula. Not a problem. Another area actually just northwest of Luzon, though. That's going to be the big next problem maker for Luzon and also even towards Hong Kong, looking at some scattered showers. Before I get into the forecast as well there, I do want to remind you, big thanks for everybody who helps make this channel possible. Reason why these graphics look so nice, because a lot of you on Patreon. I'll talk more about that in a second. As Trases moved off towards the north, though, winds 41 kilometers per hour, movement, I should say. Wind speed was at 65, but the point is it's raced off there towards the north. This is over a course of 12 hours, going from Okinawa, now passing Seoul and kicking off into the Sea of Japan. Just absolutely a system of the past here. Meanwhile, back down towards the south, though, we have that secondary low developing in the wake of it within convection over Luzon. Likely is going to move off there towards Hong Kong. Hong Kong, you're going to be looking at some absolute messy weather through Thursday and into Friday. And then on the backside of that, look at this additional inflow that could create another low over the northern areas of the Philippines. So we have Ester weakening, a low that's going to develop in this convection right here, and on the backside of that convection, a secondary low could develop, or I should say a third low could develop within that as well. The good news, a lot of these systems are competing with each other, so I don't see anything that is picking up on a typhoon at this time. Bad news is, as you can see here with the rainfall accumulation, a lot of rain in the forecast, not only for Hong Kong and also northwestern Luzon, but even inflow kicking in across central areas of the Philippines as well, down towards Visayas. So there's a lot of different separate impacts coming in with this. Now, this is all based on what the ECMWF is showing you here, especially with that first low just towards the southwest of Taiwan. What I want to show you is what the GFS is kind of picking up on with the SpaghettiOs. Everybody loves the SpaghettiOs here, and a lot of you try and saying you want to see it. This is your graphic. All right, so let's loop this through. I'll show you what we're seeing first. Right here's the start of it. First area pushing off towards Hong Kong. Looks like that low, pretty confident based on the ensemble. Then we have really additional lows developing. So there's the first one. Then we have that secondary low trying to develop in its wake. Looks like the GFS really wants to pick up on that too. That's why there's multiple red areas within that central location. And then all this, you're probably looking at all these different lows that are being picked up, all that junk. That is long range. We're talking about 300 hours out. Really, that just shows that the tropics are active, but it's nothing that shows development because it's just a splatter all over the place. That's why I use the SpaghettiOs to show you confidence, and what it is showing is confidence on that first low and semi-confidence on the secondary system developing as well in the West Philippine Sea. So a very active day out there, very active week, I should say. Not great for fishermen or anything like that for sure. If you know anybody that is a fisherman, make sure they're staying safe. And also that threat of flooding just because of that persistent rainfall on its tail. I mean, look at the 5-day for Metro Manila. Yeah, the temperatures don't change much, but boy, rain every single day all the way out through next weekend. Also, this is from the Climate Prediction Center, just showing you in those areas in red a moderate chance of development of a tropical system. And I mean, if you have a hard time seeing it, right there, that is the Philippines. And look at the big old red blob over top of it from the 3rd through the 9th. So yeah, it looks like the climate prediction guys also expecting something developing out here through the latter part of the week and also heading into the weekend. Anyways, that's all for today, guys. Oh yeah, let's do a flyover real quick. Why not? Everybody loves the flyover too, but that's one of these graphics that you guys help make. Look at Manila, Subic. Love you guys out here in Subic. Let me know if you're watching from any of these locations too. 32 degrees. Take a look off towards Baguio. Baguio's 23. Whew, that's like winter in the Philippines. How about that? While into the valley, we're looking at 30-degree temperatures out there for you. Also, huge thanks for everybody on Patreon. All our typhoons, they donate $6 a month. Our mega super typhoon, that is Garmin. He donates a silly amount of money, and you know what? You are a legend, sir. Thank you so much. I asked him, I said, would you want me to do anything extra special? He said, just keep on doing what you're doing. And I think a lot of you have said that to me before. I try to update our Patreon page as much as possible. I probably neglect it more than I should, but huge thanks for everybody there, and you know, you're the reason why I can make these updates and make them with these really nice graphics here as well. So thanks as always. Let me know if you watched all the way to the end. And as always, stay safe out there. Have a fantastic day.